G'day and welcome to Assertive Acquisitions. It's AA, which couldn't possibly be bad, right?
This is not going well.
Ow!
You're gonna hit the base.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yes, I am.
Oh,
Ow.
What?
Whoa!
Oops. Wrong button. It's fine.
Try and circle and hope I don't get hit. Oh, already taking Gatling fire. I'm out. I'm down.
Oh, no, that's bad.
I lost my cockpit.
What?
Ow, I died.
There
should
is,
not have
at my
taken on
count,
that
at least
thing.
8 drones. I think we might need to, yeah,
Recruit a new pilot? Do we need to recruit some help?
base facility.
Uh-oh.
Falling.
What?
Z! Press Z!
Quick. Whoa, what the? What just exploded?
The mining ship.
What? Yeah. Oh.
Ah,
Recharge off! Recharge
Recharge
off!
off! No!
Oh, that was wide.
Oh! Whoa! You like flew through the exploding drone.
No, I had a head-on collision with it. Okie
Oh,
dokie.
we're in gravity.
Right, facility
Wait.
detached.
Please land upright. Oh!
Have you got your
I think
seatbelt
I've
on?
landed. I've landed upside down.
Whoa!
What the?
What's exploding?
I don't know.
I just died!
What?
What the?
What?
Decoys away. Following. Arming bombs. Yes! Oh, that was a hit!
I guess it's time for me to take off then. Ow. Okay, that was unexpected.
Well, we've certainly got a colourful collection of ships near a very bland base. Can't believe we managed to get back with all these ships and still no damage yet.
Don't say that
Don't
just as
say
I'm
it.
trying to land. What the?
What the?
Why did you boost downwards?
I didn't. I just dropped out of the sky.
Whoa. Ow!
What? Did you just
Die?
crush yourself to death?
What?
Systems nominal, tanks exist, weapons yes, crew no, Bueller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
What?
Potato make potato hole.
No!
Ah,
What's wrong?
why have I just teleported into Splitsy?
Alright, set up us the bomb.
Yep. Then we're going 45 seconds to get over
Too
here.
soon. Jeez.
Please don't clip us as you go past TV.
Trying not to.
Oh! There goes the bombs!
Yep, that happened.
Marked. Capac, do you want to illuminate this discussion?
I was 14 kilometers away from the base. I was 14 kilometers away from the station, which is why I asked, should I fly it to the base or the station? And then everyone went. Splitsy may not be the pirate that you think he is, but I am the pirate that you think I am. Well, I'm dead, so that would explain that.
Hey.
What?
I've respawned on a very villainous-looking ship. Wait,
Nope.
no! I remember this. This is bad.
No, it's fine!
Oh!
Capac just murdered
No,
us!
the depressurization killed us.
Yeah, because Capac grabbed the outer door!
Oh, really?
Get my stuff.
Oh, right.
What?
On Earth are you guys?
What are you talking
Ow!
about? Ah.
What?
Oh boy. Oh!
Oh!
Well, it did something.
That's a hit.
Wait, you haven't put the light on. You're not allowed to drive if the light's not on. Like a trilobite.
In medical
Then
parlance,
sideways.
that would be called a proud anus.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow.
I dare say, when he wakes up from his splice peg, he's going to be quite upset if his ships are gone.
Ow.
Did you just die?
Airlock just murdered me.
Well, who needs TFE to die by an airlock, huh?
Wait, that just bounced off the wall. Oh, it bounces off.
Ow!
Kill him.
He killed me!
What?
They're deadly, Capac!
Wait,
Oh, TFE.
what? We have light.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
the Superman logo does actually work. Looks so funny
it?
coming out of the asteroid is everything.
Oh yeah, it does. And
and
coming out into full sun as well.
He's spawning me into the middle of combat isn't fair.
It's funny though. Capac will deal with you in a minute. We just gotta clear this.
How
I
dare
just
he?
shot myself to death. I could see a
No.
trust. Well, I'm dead anyway.
What's weird about the cockpit?
Ow.
Died?
Not while the welders are on. Wait, why does the button for turning the welders on and off not turn the welders on and off?
I don't know.
Why
Yeah, but
did
you would
I
have
went
thought
back?
you'd look at the giant glowy bits on the welder.
What the?
You're descending awfully fast.
I don't know why.
What's
boy.
happening?
Oh no! Oh jeez!
Oh no, we popped the container.
Using all our ammo.
Whoa!
Whoa! What was that?
Why did that all explode?
Something shoot back.
Here goes.
Maximum speed. Oh!
Oh.
I'm over. I am over.
You're too far over.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, that was actually pretty close.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. 90 minutes a second. I've got to clear this bit.
Oh. That feels bad.
Oh!
That feels very.
No, we're not gonna make it!
Farewell,
no.
cruel world.
Oh no.
I've just done a backflip.
Oh what?
Ow.
I just did a backflip and I'm making it. I'm making it.
We're very not making it. Well, I guess it's just a
Oof.
monument now.
Whoa.
I don't think it's happy about that. Oh! It just killed me.
Uh-oh.
It's... Oh!
Uh-oh.
What the?
Why are we jumping?
I didn't do anything. We seem to be going sideways. We are very far away now.
G'day and welcome back for more Assertive Acquisitions and a big special 100th episode special. Special? Yeah. Well, I'm on my own. That's always special. I don't know where Capac and TFA are, but hopefully they're not causing much more havoc. I've got my gold loaded up. I'll just make sure one more time quickly that that is true. Cargo, and let's search gold. Make sure there's nothing elsewhere. Yep, no gold elsewhere. So, it is time to see if I have managed to make this thing work. So let's get clear. And then, where did I put my tanks? Where did I put my... Oh dear. Groups. Hydro tanks. Stockpile on off. Let's do this thing. Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. Stockpile off. Let's lift. Oh, that's slow. That's so slow. But we're going up. I can't believe this is gonna at least get me up to an altitude where I'm gonna die if anything goes wrong. I hope I have enough gold to get the Skywarp full of all of its thrusters, do all that sort of stuff. I think I do. I think I do. This is quite cool. Ooh, hang on. I can do a thing. Nope. Nope, bad idea, bad idea. What was that? I was gonna try and angle myself so that I can point the thrusters in a different direction because I can do this. Yes. That's a more fun launch trajectory. Oh, what have I done? 14 meters a second. 92% fuel. Ew. This could be a problem. Looks kind of cool with the ASSERT thrusters green against the yellow. I quite like it. Oh, hang on. I am drifting. Because I do only have a single direction of thrust, technically. This is going to be tough to land, but hopefully I'll manage it. What's my altitude at now? Almost 4,000 meters. 0.79 Gs. Seems like the cruise control of this thing works properly. Should turn on my wheels off. I'm going to chew power that doesn't need to be chewed. I think this is cruise controlling it for me. That's really cool. I think the script is like operating a cruise control to just keep me going in minimal thrust. That's awesome. 12.7 Ks up. 85% fuel. I'm comfortable. I feel like I've already made it. I should probably turn on my GPS for the donut duck. Just make sure that that Warfare Battery 3 that's broadcasting. Why is Capac done that? Wait a second. If I can get a broadcast from the donut duck, that means Capac and TFE are either ignoring me or not there. That's not good. Where did they go? And why didn't they tell me? So mean.
See any sign of ships?
I see a cert skimming, but that doesn't seem very friendly.
I see an open tide, but that's not particularly promising either. Yes, our current plan is to wait for somebody to come along so we can negotiate paying for transit back to the planet. Yeah, we're boned.
Stuck in the middle of nowhere. I mean, at least the sun's nice, but it's not blinding.
I hate it. It's annoying.
What, you want to get rid of it?
So bright. Hold on. I gotta get out of the... Gotta get out of the bubble.
Oh! Is that you shooting?
Yeah.
Are you shooting at the sun?
Yep.
Do you realize how long it's going to take for your bullets to reach the sun from here?
I don't know. It depends how fast this gun is firing them.
I mean, what? We traveled, what, like 20,000 kilometers, and the sun didn't noticeably change in size.
If it's, if the bullets are traveling at half the speed of light, and we're about 1 AU from the sun, it should take them about 16 minutes. Yeah, that dreadnought's a bit close.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't stand outside where they might be able to see us. I think I'm gonna go and hide inside.
Alright, alright. We can go for subtlety if that's what you want. What the? KRP Devil Tiger.
Where's the devil tiger?
Oh, it's not showing up red. What's KRP?
I don't know. So Dreadnought jumped away.
Kentucky Roasted Peacock.
Devil tiger.
You know, the famous fast food chain. Kentucky
What?
Roasted Peacock.
I thought it should be a pigeon.
Pigeons are filthy.
Peacocks are much more expensive.
Yeah, it's a classy establishment for the upper crust only.
So do we head for the devil tiger? It does appear to be neutral.
It's quite far away still. Don't know where that dreadnought went. Oh, probably down there. Probably back to Zenvakia. Oh, it's getting closer.
Do you want to be staying here for my try landing at this connector?
Well, I'll stand back here.
Yes, then back from a little bit.
Let's see. How can we greet them?
Salute. I mean, do we know if they're military? Maybe just a jaunty wave. No, my wave isn't working. Dancing is a universal language, surely.
That's true. Wait, this thing damaged? Looks like there's smoke coming off it. Oh, it's on fire. That's not good.
The KRP is the thing carrying it?
Whatever this thing is, it's been roughed up. Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't see anyone in the cockpit.
No.
Hello? Whoa!
Why is this thing not unlocking? Stupid salvage vehicles just being dumb.
Oh. Who are you?
Well, I'm here to sell this spaceship because I hate big ships. Give me small ships any day.
But do we know you?
No, I don't think so.
Your voice sounds weirdly familiar.
I've just got that kind of face.
How many seats have you got on that thing?
Well, no. This is mine. You can't have this. No.
What? No, we're looking to pay for passage away from here. Our ship had a bit of a incident.
Well,
And we're willing to pay extra.
I mean, if you're willing to pay extra, I'm actually here to sell this bit of salvage.
It looks like a bit of a mess. Is it capable of flying under its own power?
It's got thrust in every direction, which is kind of what you want for a spaceship.
I mean, that's part of what I want in a spaceship.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you guys are willing to pay for this bit of salvage that I've got, it's legitimate salvage, I swear.
Where did you get this from?
Capac, we can't afford to be picky. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere.
I found a data pad on this ship.
Your point being?
The data pad has the quote of a conversation between me and Splitsy on it.
I don't know anything about that.
That's his ship.
I don't recognize it. It doesn't look like one of Splitsy's. But somehow somebody has recorded my conversation.
Let's see, what are they gonna pay? What's the station gonna pay me for this salvage?
Probably about 1,788 space bucks.
That seems a little low. Let's see if they're gonna purchase my scrap. What do we got? The trade station will quite nicely pay me about 9 million for that.
9 million?
9 million? I mean, that's the market value, but I mean, you guys seem to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. I don't see any other ships.
Well,
so, yeah.
I have 360k.
That's definitely not going to cut it.
I mean, we could pay you 15 million. I've got some money.
15 million's not bad. Not bad.
I got some sweet magic beans. You want some magic beans?
So, where am I going to plant said magic beans in space? That's just
they're magic. You can plant them wherever you want.
No, but 15 million, you say? That seems pretty reasonable.
I paid a whole shipload of gold for these magic beans, I'll have you know.
Capac, stop trying to ruin the deal. You want us to be stranded?
Oh, I'm running out of energy.
Yeah, also that.
16.5 million and it's yours.
Deal.
Wait a minute. Don't complete this transaction.
What is the trap?
There's an important question. What does KRP stand for?
Carillion Resource Programming.
Okay.
There you go.
Right, I'll just go and transfer some ownership. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck getting wherever you're needing to go.
Yep. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, strangely familiar sounding voice, who's immediately attracted the attention of a passing enemy ship.
In fact, were you trying to ruin the deal? I think he charged us more because you were annoying him.
Annoying? Entertaining, maybe.
I mean, if it's going to sell for 9 million, I offered 15 and then he upped it to 16.5. Suggests he either knew we were desperate or you were just annoying. Anyway, let's get out of here before something else shows up.
What is Pravda?
Pravda? I have no idea.
There's a Marco, a Javelin, and a Razor Fang heavy fighter. All labeled
which way's
Pravda.
gravity in here?
But they're blue. They're not like red and they're not white for neutral. What does blue mean?
Owned by us? But why would...
That doesn't sound right.
Wait, where's the cockpit on this thing? Oh, yeah.
Man, maybe... I wonder if my...
Apparently the Pravda is attempting to scan us. Or the area?
I wonder if my friend or they might have detected the sojourner.
Maybe.
I'm wondering if my friend or foe in my helmet is broken.
Ooh. Jump drive suppression field. You stay away from me, please. I don't have a jump drive, but you stay away from me. 85 K's slow boating it. Oof. Gravity is 0.1. Start changing my trajectory. Go around this way a bit more. I love this. I love that this worked. It's fantastic. How much gold did I actually end up bringing? Oh, 19,000 gold ingots. Yes. That's awesome. And 435 thruster components. Plus 745. Yes, very nice. This is a rich... a rich return I'm making. I lost Capac and TFE, but I've gained gold. There could be a message in that. Let's try and bring this to a halt now that we're out. Then see if I can get myself up to speed so I can just cruise over to the Donut Duck. 81% fuel. I've got heaps of fuel. Hopefully the guys have left me a message when I get back to the station. Why would Capac? How would I leave a message? Actually, maybe that's better not to think about. If I was TFE, how would I leave a message? He'll have, if TFE's left a message, there will probably be a data pad somewhere. Or maybe a gigantic LCD. I feel like it's one of the two. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That wasn't good. Why did that spin me? Oh, back into gravity, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just give it a little bit of a push up. The whole thing just spins. Something I could probably do while I'm on the move is... I've got cobalt. Which I've got some, yeah. I could probably add some small directional hydrogen thrusters in all directions so I don't have to use the big thrusters to maneuver. I can turn them off when I get into the station. That's probably what I can do to entertain myself while I travel the next 67 kilometers. I'm pretty lucky with where I put the thrusters. They are very close to center of mass. Incredibly close. Which is why it does surprise me when I push up that the thrusters cause me to twist. I started looking at this because I'm like, when I thrust upwards, is it because my thrusters are quite a way forward of the center of mass that I end up, behind the center of mass that I end up twisting, but it's actually really not. That's odd. Well, let's turn that back off since it's not illuminated the situation at all. But only 49 kilometers to go. And I think when I get out of the gravity well this time, I should be able to aim at the asteroid and not come back in. But I might try and get myself a bit further out before I redirect. Because that was part of the problem. I redirected too soon. I should have let myself get out into space a bit further. So at the very least, I want lateral thrusters because that's the direction I don't have with my vectored thrust. And they don't need to be big ones. They can just be little ones. As long as I've got something. That should give me enough maneuverability to dock, I think. As long as I do it slowly and carefully. Park brakes on, and we'll just land here for now. Might use the jug to offload this rather than trying to build a connector for it. So that's going to be tricky. Let's go see if I can find any message. Whoa. Okay. They definitely got some stuff done. There's a whole lot of thrusters there. Okay. Oh! That's not good. I should have turned the thing on stockpile. I think it's slowly causing it to drift. Yep. The script was making this drift. Right. Oh. It's fine. That thruster got me where I needed to get. So, messages, messages, messages. Where would they have left something? Scorpions here, H-trams in its usual state. Schnoz is here? I figured if they went to do something, they would have taken that. Wait a second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Did they even make it here? Is there any gold? Oh no, they didn't make it here. Well, great. Just great. What do I do now? I have no idea where they went, how they got there, who they're with. They run into Purple or something and he's dragged them somewhere else. If I were Purple and they've run into him, He's gonna probably... Like, my best chance of finding him might be to hang around at some trade stations. If I want to do that, I need a ship with a jump drive. And I am not taking the Marlin, which means... I guess I can work on the Skywarp in peace and see how much of it I can get sorted, and then when I'm happy, I guess I can just take it. It does have the most jump drives. I can jump the furthest with this. It is the most capable. Yeah, you know what? Skywarp it is. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'll deal with the other two. I like this plan. This plan gives me comfort. Feels weird to be back. Can I even remember my way around? Do I even have a med bay anymore? Yes, I do. Alright, step 1, make sure this place is defended, so I'm gonna fix all the hives. Step 2, get the gold off. Step 3, repair and refit the Skywarp. Do what I was here to do. Do what we were supposed to do on this asteroid.
Yeah, this gravity is still confusing.
Hold on. I'll flip this thing over so it's aligned with the gravity of the station.
Yeah.
Where's the cockpit gone?
Whoa, you just hit me.
Hey,
Play a
the
safe zone protect thing.
gyroscopes on this thing are pretty strong.
Well, there's not much of it left. There's only one gyroscope, Capac.
There is a connector on the back. Alright, I'm gonna connect this up to the station. We may be able to buy some...
Whoa, just spin around fast.
Alright, maybe we need to limit the gyro on this because it's a bit
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's a bit light. Do we have any form of production on this thing? I like how we didn't even inspect the interior all that much before buying it.
Well,
Then again, we were kind of desperate.
Wait, there isn't a connector on this pylon.
There's a bathroom.
I found the data pad. That was the most important thing. Alright, we're connected to the station, so in theory, if we wanted to buy, like, oxygen and stuff, we could have it piped over.
Capac.
Does this thing have any tanks on it?
I'm not sure, but Capac, if we can find the locker that's got the... I've already forgotten the name of it. Medical components, we could put a survival kit on this thing. Then we'd be able to get some production.
Locker with medical components, you mean this one?
Yeah, it's right there.
I got 3 out.
And we only need... where can we jam in a medical room? Oh, right, we're gonna go outside the safe zone to do that.
That's true. So what do we have storage wise? What's connected to this connector?
These two cargo containers, are they piped? I think they might be. I think cargo containers are piped.
So the connector's on a conveyor junction.
Yeah.
This Gatling turret on the side is just slapped on the side of an engine. It's not even connected to.
Okay, I think if we get a survival kit, then we can go to an asteroid and mine a bunch of stone to at least get some basic resources.
Okay.
Do we see an asteroid near here?
I will have a look.
Preferably in the direction where there aren't any enemies at the moment.
I do see some asteroids to the top side of the station.
Alright, we have got some storage cells that have got some power cells, some girders, some metal grids. Yeah, that's good. Who's going to pilot this ship, Capac? I think it should be me personally, considering you lost our last one.
I was going to say you.
But for different reasons.
Yep.
You've had enough piloting.
Yep, I want it to not be my fault when this gets blown up.
Yeah, fair enough. All aboard the, what are we going to call this thing?
I don't know, Rust Bucket?
Sure. That's its temporary name.
Do we want to try to buy anything from the station before we leave, though?
I don't think there was anything. It was like just a bunch of oxygen, hydrogen. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have hydrogen and oxygen tanks. Yeah, we need to get to an asteroid and get some ice, I think.
Oh, do we want to get some detector components?
Oh, actually, yeah, that
To
can
make
be
an
useful.
ore detector.
That sounds like a good idea. Although, wouldn't we need a bunch of other components as well?
Presumably, but...
Computer, motor... Actually, yeah, 20 detector components. I think that's a good idea.
20 costs 23,320 space bucks.
Can you afford that?
Right, I have 20 detector
I
components.
was going to say, I paid 6.5 million for the ship, so I figured you could pay that.
Alright, I'll put these in the cargo. Does this thing have an oxygen tank on it?
It does not have either kind of tank. That's what I'm saying. We need to get to an asteroid and get stone mining.
Alright,
Once we build a survival kit.
Alright, I guess I am seated.
I think we'll go for one above and behind.
Yeah, it is further away from the enemies.
Yeah, we've got 2 hours of power at full boost. You making modifications back there?
Yeah, I thought I might try to do some repairs while we were traveling. Do we have any? No, there's no steel plates.
We need to get a survival kit as soon as possible, because that gives us both a way to heal, but also a way to start refining stuff. I didn't see any assemblers or refineries.
Right, I might... Wait, does this gun actually have any ammo? Yes. Metal grids, small steel tubes. I might be able to get some of those out of that.
Out of the
shells.
Yeah. Make sure you've got enough inventory space to get that stuff.
Yep. I just thought if we can get this gun up and running, at least we'll have some kind of defense.
Jeez, this asteroid is a lot further away than I thought it was.
Well, that's probably good. There was a lot of activity going on back at the trade station.
I don't see any surface ores here. Maybe it's on the dark side.
The antenna has a few.
Does, yeah.
But not enough. I only got 8. I need 10 to reactivate the gun.
I was gonna say, Capac, don't we want to get a survival kit up first?
Maybe. I have a scout around these rocks.
Need steel plate. I'm sure I can take a little bit off the ship somewhere.
Yeah, it's got some like landing leg things. You could scrap those to get some steel plates.
Yeah.
I'm not finding anything on these asteroids.
2 construction component, 1 display, 5 computers. I don't suppose you're carrying them?
I have 6 small tubes, 8 bulletproof glass, and 10 interior plates. Those are the only components I got on me. I am not picking up anything with the scanner on my drill.
Okay, just need 3 computers and we got a medical room.
I don't know if these asteroids have any ore on them at all.
Hang on, I can take it from the air vent attached above the cockpit. That's obviously not doing anything at the moment. Okay, we now have a survival kit. Attach the conveyor network.
Alright, so I should start digging some rocks, I guess?
Actually, Capac, I was gonna say, if we can get producing the stuff for maybe a... I don't know where to attach it. I was thinking if we could get a large grid drill, attach it to the ship. That might be easier.
Well, if you want to start working on that, I'll just start hand mining. So at least we got some material coming in. Oh, we should try to get that ore detector up and running.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're relatively safe here for the time being, although those enemy signals are a lot closer than I'd like.
Yes, and we probably do need to get an oxygen supply sooner rather than later. Actually, we sent enough stuff, we might be able to whack some oxygen farms on the ship.
Yeah, that might be nice. But yeah, if we at least get the ore detector and the drill up and running, that'll get us a few steps towards
not dying.
Self-sufficiency.
Yeah.
One more of these out and we're all good. I've added a few extras because I think some of them must have gotten destroyed. I swear we had more of them out there than were actually there. But they're all powered up. I noticed Capac's put some solar panels on a few of them, which was nice. He must have noticed that they were low power and fixed them up. I mean, he gave them power, but he didn't give them any ammo, so... it's probably about as much as I can expect from Capac. Oh well. He tried, which is, I guess, something. But now that I feel secure, even though there's multiple ships around me with jump drive suppression fields, I'm happy that I will be able to get to work on the Skywarp in peace. I'm going to start at the back and work my way forward, make sure I've got everything done, and just kind of gradually work towards the front of the ship. So, the rear thruster section has the 4 big asserts, 2 regular big thrusters, and then 7 big hydrogen thrusters. We don't have any assert large hydrogen thrusters over here, do we? No. Okay. Don't think I'm going to fit any small hydrogen thrusters onto the Skywarp. So I'm just going to check the top thrusters. They're all constructed. I managed to get pretty much all of this converted over to heavy armor before we went down to the planet, so at least that's done, because that was a massive undertaking. Now, airlocks. These two both looking okay. Oh, this took some damage. I'm gonna have to repair that. All right, off we go. Okay, so multiple jump drives incomplete, but I've got the gold now, so let's get that in. So I've got to fix up the jump drives. I've got to finish off what I was planning on doing with this area, which I've completely forgotten. So I'll just make it up as I go along. Finish off this underside bit. And then we've got the hangar refinement. I've got to try and figure out how to better work this space. Because, yeah. It's awkward. It's really awkward, and I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to see what I can do about these wall bits and see if I can fix those. Then I come through into the hangar. I'm happy with the hangar, but I do need to make all the signs actually do stuff or get rid of them. One of the two. They've either got to be functional or not there. Then comes the really fun stuff, which is redoing all of the med bay, living quarters, all this stuff up the front, because this is not the bridge. And I can redo the bridge because we've got more blocks that we can use that weren't there before. Because I've got all of the new consoles and things, so I can make the actual command center a bit more decorated without having to use the small subgrids that went weird for me last time. Cool. There's actually a fair bit of work to do, but I think because of this stuff having been worked on properly before, I'm in a pretty good position. Yeah, we can definitely have some better control seats for these guys. Rather than giving them actual helms, give them something that's not as likely to cause weirdness. Make sure I keep putting the red lights around. I'm just trying to go through and find all the things that I have to remember to do as we go through. I'm sure there will be stuff that I won't manage to get done before I decide I've got to launch. Because I don't really want to leave the guys out there if they're stranded or if they're prisoners. I don't know. Don't want to leave them too long, but I do want to make sure that the Skywarp is in a state where it can actually handle itself. Where it can handle itself in a fight, it can do the things I need it to do. Let's get cracking, let's get to it. Where's my jug at? Some of the cargo I'm going to have to manually move across, but most of it, of the good stuff like the thruster components, seems to be happy to transfer through my small conveyor system, which is nice. Unfortunately, superconductor components are not one of the things that wants to transfer that way. At least the thruster components are. I want to get all this on board the Skywarp. Still more thrusters to go, but otherwise, pretty much there. It is eerie being here on my own. So strange being at this place and not being able to hear TFE jabbering on about something, Capac whinging about Disney. Very strange. It was quite lonely, really. Well, the clang sounds are still there, so yay. I was really struggling with this space in here where I've got the reactors, it's all very dense and there's lots of depth and there's lots of there's a lot of stuff going on in there. And then I had this kind of area here where I was like, what is this even going to be? I was going to make it a parking area, I was going to do all this other stuff, and then I'm like, wait, we've got these new consoles. This should really be like a control room. I do need to still do something with this open space here, and I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but at least control room here. I could probably put a projector table and a sensor in so that the projector table only turns on. I hope that was lighting from outside, because if not, someone's in here. Oh yeah, lighting from outside could come through there. Anyway, that was creepy as. Yeah. But yeah, I figured with all these tables, I could do stuff with putting different images on the LCDs, and more importantly, if we look at these ones, I've got them changing from time to time, so that it's all a bit more dynamic in here, there's a bit more going on, and I think that'll make it feel like a more full space. Yeah, I could put a projector table in here, and I think I might do that. That's my thing. But what I need to do is make sure that it's got a sensor on it, so that it only turns on when someone's nearby, because console blocks can actually be a bit of a performance hog. And when you've got the Skywarp being a performance hog, probably don't want any more of a performance hog. As I discovered when I made the mistake of making a Skywarp with a Skywarp on a console block. That was bad. That was so bad. Ooh, actually I have an idea. So with a table like this, the projection area is actually an LCD. So instead of putting a blueprint on there, put a blueprint on there. And because this is near all the jump cores, jump drive. Yes! Performance friendly! I really need to find some time to make some more LCDs so I can muck around with them. Like what I was thinking was even versions of this graph that have the different bars at different heights. Stuff like that, I think I'd like to do that. Alternatively, I could just find some scripts that actually have real stuff on them. That's probably not a bad idea. Though, for just simple decorative areas like this that I'm probably not going to really use to look at what's on the LCDs, I think having just pure decorative images is the more performance friendly and practical option. All right, so this is finished. Now I've got to decide, am I going to have access from here to the space underneath? So the space underneath being the bit through here that's going to turn into a hangar. Maybe. But I think I'm also going to abandon having this access across here. So I think this access across here is actually part of the issue that makes these bits just not work. So I'm going to remove that cross. So the only point, so the point you'd cross is actually back here in the reactor room if you're going to cross from one side to the other. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and make access from main corridor. Access. Because I'm trying to make everything come off the main corridor. Let's make everything come off the main corridor. So this will be my access way down to that hangar. So I gotta make sure I leave room for that so that we can come down to here.
It's real toasty in here.
What? Did you do something to the toilet? Did you break it?
I think we need to put out some of these fires.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh man. How do we end up in this mess?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's that? Okay, 3 kilometers away. We should be fine, so let it come this way.
Whoa, it's the explosions.
Oh, wow, yeah. Capac, I realized something I'd done that was very stupid.
Eh? More so than usual.
Yeah, I know. You see this giant arm that ends in a drill?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of expensive when, at least to begin with, we could literally just stick a drill off the side of the survival kit and just move the assembler.
Yeah, that's true. Or you could take the arm all the way down and we could put an arm next to where the turret is at the moment.
Maybe. I mean, we can always do that drill later, but I think the problem is we don't have much stuff and the tube's surprisingly expensive.
Yeah, if we can get the drill up, that'll make getting the basics a bit easier. And then I guess our next plan of action will be to find somewhere a bit more defensible. We can park this bucket of bolts.
Yeah, preferably somewhere that has more than just iron. We need 2,000 iron ingots. How much have we currently got? Not that much, okay. Whoa. After ship captain is scanning for enemies. Uh-oh. If that's not us.
Quick, shut the ship down.
I mean, broadcasting that far away.
Yeah, but if you turn the power off, we're less likely to show up on a scan. We gotta keep it stealthy.
We're not using much.
Well, be it on
100
your
kilowatts.
head. That's right. I guess if they come to get us, I'll just hide in this hole in the asteroid I've dug out. Hey, get your own rock tunnel.
Hey, I'm helping clear it up so you don't have to pick it up.
There's only room for one in here.
We probably need to get some sort of oxygen supply up and running, don't we?
Okay, just a few more of those.
Yeah, Capac's adding more stuff to the crafting kit.
Oh, hold on, we don't need those.
Capac, I think someone else has been to this asteroid before.
Huh? What do you mean?
They must have flown off because they just left their tools behind.
Well, there's been a
Look
few.
down here.
Been a
Yeah,
few space battles.
Hmm.
I don't know if I like the idea of somebody lurking around, but we got the ore detectron.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is it set up properly?
Inventory full.
And is it going to tell us that there's uranium like right in the middle of the asteroid and we can't see it?
Ore detector range. It's only 150 meters? I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, you got to get pretty close to the surface.
Ugh. Well, we're not picking up anything. It's not a good sign. Should we cruise around these asteroids a bit and see if we can pick up any deposits?
Maybe. The problem is we haven't got much power at the moment.
Oh, I'll bring it a little closer to the asteroid and over into this shadow.
Good idea. Especially with Pravda lurking around.
So, are we going to try to make a little base, or are we going to try to get everything on this ship?
Inventory full.
I was thinking have it mobile. We probably want to be able to run away in the event something shows up. We need just 1,000 more iron ingots and the drill will be operational.
1,000 more ingots.
1,000 kilograms.
Be here for weeks.
And, I mean, like 5 minutes ago it was at like nearly 2,000.
I don't know what the deal is with these Pravda guys.
Is it pronounced Pravda? Pravda?
Who knows?
Pravadia? Pravada? Wait, you finished the ore detector but there's more ore detector components?
I think I might have accidentally queued some up. You can break them down if...
I was gonna say, did you watch Splitsy's build plan tutorial again?
What? Why would I do that?
Because apparently last time you kept doing it wrong.
You would think if I was using it wrong, I would have noticed by now. I'm starting to think maybe it's all just a little bit too convenient.
Well, like, hopefully Splitsy doesn't make it back to space before we're back there, so we've got our excuses lined up.
Well, maybe it wasn't random that we showed up in this particular place.
What, we were sent here?
Well,
But
there was
by
some weird sabotage going on the ship. And the chances of us running into a station and so many ships this far out is pretty slim.
What, you think it's some very lazy person who wants someone else to do all the work for them and then they'll swoop in?
Inventory full.
Well, maybe they just figured if they sent us to some of these villains that we'd get blown up and they could salvage the ship. If they managed to catch up with that shuttle, I think the jump drive was still intact, so it's...
It was about the only thing that was still intact on that.
Yeah, but it's a reasonably valuable haul for pirates.
Not for its functionality, if it's going to take weeks to recharge.
Yeah, but if they can haul it back to the trade station or something, they could probably sell it for a few pennies. You know, that thing you and Splitsy have been doing this whole time.
What?
Blowing up ships and then hauling their carcasses back to a trade station.
I've done that a couple of times. Actually, yeah, we're getting stone faster than we can refine it. I think we need a basic refinery as well.
Well, we definitely will once the drill's online.
Yeah. Though we probably need some power first, which most likely means your favourite thing in all of existence.
Huh? Sandwich?
Okay, second favourite. Your favourite thing that isn't edible.
The Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP.
Yes. I guess it's third favourite then, solar panels.
That's my favorite because it is kind of sandwich-like.
Oh, of course. Kind of funny if someone comes across this asteroid in 1,000 years and wonders what caused these weird tunnels.
Space wasps.
Yeah, some sort of giant space-burrowing creature. Okay, drill is functional. How am I going to do this? Probably need to go a bit to the right. Yes, that'll do. How much stone have we got now? Oh, yeah, okay, it's filling up rapidly.
Well, we should pretty much have infinite stone now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, we got some power coming in.
Assembling the basic refinery should be a bit faster.
Alright, now we just gotta find some actual ore.
Yeah, I think...
Or some ice would be nice.
Yeah, so we can, you know, not suffocate to death. Would be kind of nice.
Yep. Down to 57% on my oxygen bottle.
Oh, I'm on 57. The alternative is, so I think the problem is you need more than one oxygen farm to keep a human sustained. Actually, I was gonna say you could put like a conveyor junction, then you can have one attached to the other end as well.
2 should be enough for now.
But from what I remember, you need like 2 or 3 per person.
Well, how about we get one up and running and then we worry about the rest?
Yeah. You take all the steel plate that I queued up.
Possibly.
How dare you? You can. How long is the oxygen tank you put on top of the refinery?
Just 1 by 2.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to lay it down somewhere though. Oh, actually, I know. Yeah. Take that out and then.
Yeah. Capac, how are you gonna pipe the oxygen farm to the oxygen tank when the antenna's in the way?
Just take out this block over here.
Ah, okay.
Do like a U shape, come off the back of the oxygen farms. Oh, you got it built.
Yeah. How much oxygen is this thing producing? 1.8 liters per minute.
Well, it's better than no liters per minute.
That's true. We're down to 15. I mean, I wonder if this interior is pressurized. Might be able to like, seal off the bit around the bridge and pressurize it.
I think that's pretty low priority. We'd probably end up losing more oxygen depressurizing than we're getting benefit out of it, at least for now.
Okay, we've got magnesium.
Just being able to refill the bottles is pretty good.
Wait a second, we have some rockets. Dang it, we need the proper assembler to disassemble those.
I mean, potentially we could pipe up the cockpit as well. So we'll have to move the ore detector. Right, we need some pipes. Yep, I'm down to 15% on my bottle as well.
I mean, it doesn't help we're also on the dark side of this. Where's the sun? We might need to move.
Yeah.
Fortunately, hunting in darkness doesn't work when you need light to survive.
Maybe we should build some wind turbines.
I really love these new corridors. They are so good for like a corner airlock like this one, because I can use the T-piece to get the vent in on the side. We've got a lighted one, so we've got lights inside the airlock. Then we go through all this. Yes, I love having these extra blocks. They make it possible to do so many more things. So what I've done here is I've actually gotten rid of the hangar doors. Why can't I think of the word hangar door? Anyway, I got rid of the big hangar doors and I've gone to the gates and done a double gate. It's not very big and it may end up being a mistake and one that I regret later, but honestly, looking at this space in here with the gates is so much nicer than having the big open doors on both sides, because it kind of just feels nicer against that wall. I am almost certainly going to need to put something over the corners here, probably just in plain like that, just to kind of break up the shape of the space around the door, or maybe put some sci-fi pattern things in there. But I really like how this has come together with the piping on the panels here, which is creating the floor surface. And I think this connector should be at a decent spot. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large grid blocks length to play with, and kind of 3 large grid blocks tall. So some larger small grid vehicle of some sort. I'm not really sure what the purposes would be. Maybe planetary landing, because I don't really have a planetary lander. So maybe I'll make a shuttle. Probably something non-combat. And I think a shuttle could work quite nicely, because then I can make it a bit tall. Have space for Capac, TFA and I to walk around inside. And I should probably not be thinking about this stuff when I should be rescuing them, but whatever. I built a ladder, so I'm happy. And also, I like the look of my ladder. If I go to my jetpack, you can see we come in off the hallway. So off the hallway, into the ladder, go down the ladder shaft, then into the airlock, and then into this hangar. And I think I need to make better use of ladders for vertical movement in the ship because it's just so compact. Yes, they're not very efficient to move along, but it's going to make things like what I just did there, where I am still accessing that directly off the main corridor, work so much better. Because my big thing, and I think I've said it so many times, but it is such a big thing with this refit, it is making sure that these main corridors have a purpose. That if you want to get to somewhere, this is where you go through. You go through these things. These things that Capac and I spent so much time building, designing, and making work need to have a purpose. And not a purpose because I want to build some rover that can drive on it, which can't really drive on it because they never really work and it was all just a big schmozzle.
Alright, now go at full speed and drive us out the airlock. It's not the most impressive full speed.
You're gonna hit.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Disaster thing, but something that actually, even on foot, you're going to end up using because it is the way to get to places. So I'm working hard on that. Need to give this a little label. Don't have yet a label for the other hangar entrance. That's hangar access. That's probably should be fighter hangar access. Auxiliary hangar? Ox 2 hangar? That's hangar access. That accesses the other hangars as well, doesn't it? Just make sure that that's true. I think from this one, you go hangar access, hangar. I don't have a sign, but I should have a sign, and I can fit one that tells what's going down here. Because this is auxiliary hangar. Yeah, I should do Ox hangar, and then I'll do Ox hangar 2. Or if I want to be confusing, I can actually write it as Ox, OX. Which I'm more than a little bit tempted to do. In fact, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Not corner LCD, flat. There's something really weird going on here. The O and the X do not align at all. Does it work if I do this? No, the X just doesn't align. So strange. But yeah, this was the only spot I could figure to get this sign in, and I think it mostly works like that. Because I put this door set in, and because I can't really do the same here without it looking a bit odd as what I did down here for the main hangar access, where it's actually got a full step out. And I did that on purpose because I was trying to break up the monotony of this wall. But this bit down here is just a bit too busy, so I didn't want to do that. But I think it's working. I think some signage is better than no signage, and at least the arrow laying out the text like this can actually be made, because I couldn't find any Unicode character arrows that I could paste in that Space Engineers accepted, unfortunately. Because I was looking for different arrow directions, because V's don't really kind of work. Hats do, but a V doesn't really work as an arrow because it's got a different shape to the rest of the arrow shapes. It's not a simple 2 lines. It's got an extra bit of shape to it. But yeah, we have signage for the hangar access. We do not have emergency lighting at the moment, which I should set up now, and I should probably... No, I won't. I don't think I'm going to worry about putting emergency lighting into the ladder itself, because if I did that, I'd have to replace... actually, I could replace this bit with an emergency light. Yeah, why not? I'm trying to put them in as many places as I possibly can. So I should keep that up. Because I even managed to get emergency lighting in here. I'm just trying really hard to put in as many spots so that when I finally get around to setting it up, the red alert lights are just going to work.
Right, I'll try to keep an eye out for pings off the ore detector. Oh, watch out for that rock!
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was further away than it was.
Right, got full power on the solar panel. I didn't see any signals off the ore detector.
Oxygen tank is still not filling. It's estimating it's going to take 33 weeks to fill. Okay, yeah, I definitely think we need more.
That doesn't sound right, though. The display on it says it's only getting one bar of exposure, though. Maybe we need to angle the ship so that solar and the
Oh, that's
oxygen.
going to be a bit fiddly.
Hold on. I'll give it a crack.
Yeah. Oxygen farm is now outputting 0.65 liters per minute. The
That
oxygen
sounds a bit
tank
better.
still doesn't have any in it yet. Oh, input is increasing. Wait, is it trying to pressurize the cockpit?
The cockpit's not piped up. But I've got 3 bars on the solar and on the oxygen.
That's what I'm wondering. Where is the oxygen going then? The cockpit has 36% oxygen, apparently. You sure it's not piped?
Because the excess is on the top.
It has low oxygen though.
It does,
Yeah, I can survive in here with my helmet open.
That doesn't make any sense.
Unless it's got some oxygen left over from whenever the person found it.
Guess that must be it.
And somehow we magically don't depressurize it when opening the door.
Well,
Okay, so I guess if we're really low on oxygen, we can just hide in there.
oh, we're up to 0.01.
Oh,
We've got 5 gas in the oxygen tank.
yay, we've got 5 liters. Only gonna take 10 weeks to fill instead of
So
33.
that means we should be able to... Yep, we can get oxygen off the survival kit now.
The only problem is 5 liters is not enough. Also we need to do some more drilling.
Right, got the second farm up. Right, you know what? I'm going to move the solar panel so it's easier to align.
Yeah, I think you want to maybe facing upwards.
Yeah, just have it on the same plane as the.
Oxygen tanks are both at maximum capability. 1.74 liters per second. Oxygen tank is still filling really slowly. In fact, it's actually lost a liter unless you used it.
I used a little bit, but it only took it from like 5 liters down to 4.7. There should be enough to take a huff off it off the survival kit.
It seems like we might need even more.
TXVE Fast Armed Response Corvette.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's not headed this way. At least not for the moment.
Think we should head for another set of asteroids?
Yeah,
how much oxygen have you got left?
Oh, the tank's got 15 liters now.
Very slowly filling.
Yeah, that's not bad. We will be a bit exposed if we make a run.
I mean, there is a slight problem when our oxygen bowls are 120 liters.
Look, just all this panicking is making you use up the oxygen faster.
What? Okay, you're suited. I guess we're moving somewhere else.
Yep. Have you got a destination in mind?
Not really. I just don't want to head towards anything unfriendly.
Oh, how about that? There's that asteroid to our starboard. 3 o'clock.
Oh, that one further away.
Yeah, the long
That
boy.
one.
You have a snoop over there,
Yep.
and there's not any enemies on the way.
Oh, we got 169 days of power. 221, 204. It's going all over the place.
Oh, should be a bit better once that second panel's up and running.
Do we see any ore on the surface? We now have over a year of power until I hit the dampers. At which point we have 47 minutes.
Up to 25 liters in the tank.
Okay, how much oxygen have you got left?
I've got 15% in the bottle.
Okay, I've got just 39 on my hotbar and nothing in my bottle. Capac, do you want to have a look around for ores? Because you might be a bit more maneuverable.
Sure, I'll take a little bit of a scout. Oh, hold on. Is that an ore patch? Platinum.
Well, that helps us fixes the thrusters, and there's normally something else. If I remember correctly, platinum turns out to be found on its own.
And I'm making new GPS. You spotted anything on the ore detector?
Nope. I haven't seen the platinum yet either.
Ugh, can't see anything on the dark side.
Hey, my bottle refilled to 20%. I'm not immediately doomed.
Alright, let me take the helm. I'll fly us over to the platinums.
Yep, and hopefully there's another ore there.
Uh oh. Inhibitor
What?
field is disabled jump drive.
I mean, we don't have jump drives, we're fine.
Yeah, but it's worrying that anything's that close. I assume that's probably enough rock for now. Right, I salvaged some components from one of the other thrusters to get the forward thrusters up and running.
Yeah.
So, should have a bit more speed.
In case we probably also wanted to do the stopping ones as well. Wait, didn't have a left one?
I think it's only got the one, at least at the moment.
I think we probably want a second one.
Yeah, it's not super urgent.
True. The 19 more bulletproof glass, we have a third oxygen farm up and running. Capac, why have you put the solar panels at the front of the queue?
Because I only need these 3 more, and then we'll have double our power. Yeah, more power! Oh, I've got another unknown signal. I go farm it for bits. Zoom zoom! At least out here in deep space, we're not having to fight gravity all the time.
The best defense against attack is being unnoticeable. I think get this third oxygen farm up and running, and then see if we can find some cobalt somewhere. Right, we're gonna move on to asteroid number 3. Because yeah, we really need to find some ice and cobalt. Asteroid's third time's the charm for finding stuff we need.
I keep flying to the wrong side and trying to board through the door that isn't a door.
Yeah.
Right, I'm on board.
Yep, oxygen farms are at maximum power. Hey, we're now exactly 20,300 kilometers from home.
Great.
We're almost there. It's only another, how many jumps? If we had a jump drive.
Well, let's see. Was it 20,000 kilometers? So it's times 1,000. So 2 million. But we're traveling at 100 meters a second. So 333.3 repeater minutes. So 5.5 hours.
That doesn't seem right. Something seems off with that maths, because it's taken us what, like 5 minutes to cover 15 kilometers.
Well, there's the acceleration and wind-up time, because this thing's a pretty slow bucket.
How's the tank doing now? Ooh, tank's up to 25 liters. Progress.
Nice.
Okay, here's asteroid number 3, the magic one. I can't see most of it. The current lighting.
Right, I'm gonna go inspect on foot.
Yep. I see a whole lot of nothing from this side of the asteroid.
No, I'm not seeing. There's a big like flat area on the sun side, but I'm not seeing anything on it.
Yeah, I don't see any ores at all.
How is this even possible? Why are there so many people out here if it's the least resource-rich place in the galaxy?
Unless there's something on the underside, I don't see anything.
I'm having a look on the dark side, but not having much luck. Oh! Ow!
Low health.
You should die.
I just ran into an asteroid a little quicker than I should have. Right, I'm coming back aboard.
Did you just take all the oxygen, Capac?
What are you talking about?
Well, considering the fact I got none from that, and you just used the survival kit that is piped in.
Well, snooze you lose.
Okay, well, at least I was able to use it to not refill my bottle, but refill my personal amount. That's okay. Okay. Time for lucky asteroid number 4.
Right, all aboard.
Dang it, we don't even have LCDs to play games on. I'm gonna silicon.
Well, I don't even have a roof now because you put in part of a thruster.
Yeah, I know. I need to fix that. Actually, Capac, what you could do is replace that viewport to make another bed, just like it is on the other side.
What happens if it rains?
The bed's enclosed roof. That's why.
The bed's enclosed, but I don't have a roof. I get rained
That's what I'm
on.
saying. Put another bed there.
I don't want a bed. I want a seat.
What? Do you want to go to sleep on the toilet every time?
I don't want to have a nap every time we fly anywhere.
We can put the
Actually,
seat
maybe
on.
I do want to have a nap.
Yeah, actually, considering how long we're potentially going to be flying for. Yeah, like, I wonder if we get that turret repaired, because it has a zoom functionality, doesn't it? So we get a closer look at things for a distance.
Yeah, that's true.
Turret is functional again. Oh, you're in control of it.
Yep.
Can you observe any passing asteroids?
Uh,
They're the ones there. The ones I'm basically pointing at.
yep.
Not the ones down below, because that's where we came from.
I can see the ones that we're pointed at, yes.
Yep. Do you see any ore there?
I can't make anything out at this range.
Okay, I will start moving towards it. Do you have any fire detail now?
They're still looking pretty lumpy. Oh, wait, I see blue.
Blue? Oh, is it ice blue or magnesium or cobalt?
I
There's a lot
can't
of
tell from
possibilities.
here, but the one that's on the top left,
Yeah, the big one.
it's on the top right of that one.
Oh, I think I see discoloration.
Well, definitely worth doing a drive-by. I think
Yeah.
I see another patch of something, maybe silver or gold. Right, I'm going to go take a look.
Yep.
I've got nickel.
Oh, that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's cobalt and something else. Gold? On one of the little asteroids.
Got cobalt.
Yeah, the big
got
one.
nickel.
Or is that just nickel again?
Got more nickel.
Yeah, I think that's just nickel.
Nickel and cobalt. looks
Yeah, up
like.
onto the left, there's that little asteroid that's got like a little bit of cobalt on it. I'm guessing it's nickel's the other thing.
Yep, more nickel, more cobalt.
Okay. Cobalt is good though. It means potentially getting a better refinery and assembler. Although we'd probably want to whack on the power saving modules for any.
There is nickel underneath this big patch of cobalt on the top.
I'm just thinking, should we rearrange where the drill is now that we've got a little bit of stuff? Do you think?
And it might be easier if we put it on the nose for maneuverability. Although we could do underneath, because then we're more likely to have the solar stuff in a good position.
Oops.
What have you done?
That's fine.
You just cut the ship in half.
No, luckily. I might just slightly punched a hole in the floor though.
Oh!
It can be fixed. We have the technology.
Wait, be careful you don't detach these thrusters.
Yeah, I know. Wait, did I just paint the entire ship by accident, or was that you?
That was me.
Why did you do that?
Because it'll blend a bit more into the asteroid this way.
Ah,
Camouflage. Wow, there's a lot of drills.
Yeah.
A lot of oxygen-filled drills.
What?
Because you got the oxygen generator in the middle of them. You sure you didn't want to start with just one drill?
No.
This seems excessive for what we can actually process.
How about that then? Since we've already got one fully intact drill, we can grind down for parts.
Sure.
Actually, Capac, did you grab some of that cobalt?
Haven't yet.
Okay. Probably
Grabbing
should.
Nickel.
Because then we can get, at least get the better assembler so we can produce components a bit faster. And eventually, oh yeah. Okay, so jump drive requires basically everything. Enough?
I mean, do we go for a jump drive or do we go for some cryopods and try to snooze our way to victory?
Yeah, but knowing our luck, we could crash into an asteroid or get captured by pirates or something. Yep, refineries. Still
Mining transport.
Ooh. I mean, it's not very well defended. We could, borrow it.
4 kilometers away, but it's heading away from us.
Yeah, then again, we probably don't want to anger anyone while we've only got a single Gatling turret to defend us.
I don't know who SCWE is.
Base, credits, workers, engineering. Secret cats weaponizing. The E is the annoying bit.
Secret Christmas
Welcome event.
water eaters.
Yeah, there isn't much room on this ship, is there? Do you think we're gonna have to make it bigger?
Probably.
I think what we can probably do is move the antenna up a block. That gives us that space there to work with. Ideally, it'd be nice to get an assembler with power efficiency modules on it. That's gonna take up a bit more space.
Avengers!
I'm now moving all the bits.
Assembler!
Okay, we can disassemble the basic assembler now. We still need the basic refinery for the moment. You think that's going too far? Giant refinery? I mean, there is space for it.
Are we going to have the power to run it?
That's why I'm thinking going all in on the power efficiency modules. I mean, realistically at this point, we probably need to... The front oxygen farm needs to move somewhere else. Yes, Capac, what about that? Basically move the third oxygen farm to the back.
Sure. Why not?
What's the worst that could happen?
This massive thing you're building on the front gets exploded when you're trying to drill out rocks. The tank is currently at 25 litres, 0.03%.
Yeah, I think it's just wait until you get low and then use some
no, just went up to 35 litres.
Yep.
Let me just huff some of it out of the survival kit. Now it's back down to 15 litres. What? I cannot have just sucked 20 litres of oxygen out of the tank. That's ridiculous.
That must have been an awful lot of deep breathing.
I mean, how much would a 20-litre oxygen tank weigh?
Well, bearing in mind our oxygen bowls have 120 litres capacity.
I think I may have figured out part of the text misalignment issues I was having. I got this set to center. I do. Okay, so if I switch it to left, get rid of any padding, and then just put a couple of spaces in. Is that too many? Nope, that's right. Yes! Okay, that's neater. Perfect. Good. I'm happy. That was bugging me. My next thing I'm doing is trying to figure out what on earth to use this space for. I've managed to fix up, I think, at least I think it works. I managed to fix up the way that you enter and leave the projector array area. So instead of this being a weirdly awkward trying to compact it down sort of thing, I've actually expanded it along. Using the new corridor pieces, we can have a decent sized airlock here, and then you can walk up these stairs and out onto here. And actually, I think it looks a whole lot neater. I've added some inset lights into the wall just to add some extra depth and things around here, which I think works fairly well. So I'm happy with how that's now done, which means the next thing, I'm continuing my progress along from the rear to the front of the ship, is to figure out what to do with this space up here. Because I've actually got quite a bit. So this goes down to... What did I say this goes down to? This goes down to... Oh yeah, that's right. The second auxiliary hangar. This goes up to this space here where we've got our jump drives. And I might sort of set this up to be like jump drive maintenance and the hydrogen tank maintenance. I've also got to get the oxygen tanks onto this side because I've managed to get some of it duplicated, but not all of it. I've still got a fair bit to go. So I'll be duplicating that stuff over to here, and then I'll have some catwalks. I think what this may end up being is multiple levels of gyroscopes, because I need a lot of them, and at the moment most of them are actually down the front of the ship, which means they're in the way of where the living quarters and... I mean, we're running into more people, so maybe we need a brig where all that can kind of be. So I think down there makes a lot of sense to clear out the gyroscopes from there and bring them into here. Admittedly, putting them right next to the jump drives is not necessarily a great idea, but whatever. It is what it is. If I get this welder built, it should be able to construct the last two of those. And then hopefully I'll be left with whatever gold remains as leftover for thruster parts. So it looks like I managed to make enough superconductor components. It's fantastic. There's part of me that is tempted to at least have some support welders for all of the gyroscopes, much like the big thrusters have them. Have them for the small gyros. Have I got? I do have welders all along these thrusters as well, don't I? Yeah. Just for that small chance that it'll repair any damage done to the jump drives before they explode, but the chance of that I think are fairly small. I think if the jump drive's start getting hit, I'm kind of just stuck. Apparently, I've also mostly run out of power cells. Just gotta wait for Izzy's to catch up and build those. Yeah, how many jump drives do I have? And do I need to use more of this space here for more jump drives? You have 28. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how many of them I'm going to need. I guess I just have to kind of accept that this is how many I have. Oh, actually, I can fit another one. Another 2, sorry. Where's my jump drives at? Still got them on my hotbar somewhere. Manually, I think the welder can even get at this. Oh no, I'd have to rotate it. That's easy. That one finished, get 2 more, and that's 30. Am I happy with 30? I think I'm going to have to be happy with 30. The only way I could get more than that is if I decide to rotate all of these around to stack them up like I just stacked the 2 at the end. The 4 at the end, I should say. Oh, that's so much work. So much work to do. I don't know if I can be bothered. I don't know. I think I'll leave it, knowing that I've got this capacity for increasing the number of jump drives a little bit by rotating those around. Yeah, 12 blocks along, so to get 4 stacks of 2 instead of the 6 that are here. So I get an extra 2. So no, it's only an extra 4 jump drives by doing that. It's not actually all that much. Maybe I won't worry about it. Just keep it in the back pocket in case I need it. See how far I can actually get on the 30 jump drives I have. Oh, yep, we're out of superconductors, so need a few more 1,000 to be made. That's fine. That welder can just work in the background. I don't need to worry about it. So for the gyros, we've got kind of an 8x4 space because I want to leave a walkable path down the middle. 8x4, so that's 32 on one layer, then I leave an air gap, then I do another 32, and have an armor gap, and then I can probably have another 32. So I can get like 96, probably with a couple of extras around the edge. 100 gyroscopes in here. When I've already got some gyroscopes, where did I put them? Can I access them? Yes, I think I know where I... Wait, can I access where I put them? Put some in the walls. They're down here. I think it might be accessible through this. That's why I left this in. Yeah, here we go. We've already got some gyros here that I snuck in to try and remove those ones from the front. So, I think at the moment I've got like 140 gyroscopes on this thing. There'll be a few that aren't. Yeah, 140, 150, something like that. So as long as I end up with about that, I think it'll be usable enough. I don't like the idea of a ship this big being able to spin like a little fighter. That seems weird to me. I do feel like I should at least get it so I can steer without having to use the keyboard controls, because I can't, because I don't want to move my mouse that much.
Why are we being shot? The mine character's shooting us! No! Emergency maneuvers! What the? It's neutral! Why is it shooting at us?
I don't know.
Why? See if you can capture it. Let's take out its guns. They're requesting assistance? What? They want to shoot at us. Being neutral.
Ow.
Uh-oh. Oh no, there's also Pravda coming in. If I can only get aboard, we might have to run.
I got shot a bit. Where's my stuff?
Pravda. I'm gonna try and hide behind this asteroid from Pravda.
Go in the cave.
What cave? Where?
Right near that cobalt deposit.
Oh, down there. Do I fit?
Dunno. Only one way to find out.
Not reassuring when Pravda is... the probe units apparently detected something unfriendly. Oh, attack drones. Uh-oh. I do not like the look of those attack drones.
That Razor Fang heavy fighter is headed somewhere quick. I think it's going for the probe unit.
Oh, yeah. Apparently those TXV, whatever, attack drone things too far away to help.
Dull Karuva attack. Nope, it's gone.
Oh, there you go. Attack drone Omega, I think it said. Oh, the Razor Fang's coming back this way. It looks like we're mostly intact. It looks like only the refinery that had like one armor panel and it got shot by some miracle.
Guess we got lucky on that one. The Razor Fang's still shooting something over there.
With the bits of the probe.
Do we want to just head out? Make a run for it. Try to find another asteroid.
Yeah. Try to find one with ice or iron on it.
Preferably ice and iron.
Hopefully.
This thing looks like a robot. It's like sitting on a cushion or something.
What's wrong with that?
This is weird. Yeah, that extra thruster is definitely helping with the acceleration.
Yeah, I can just turn and burn to slow down.
Alright, we just coast the rest of the way home.
Capac, have you seen an asteroid? It's been very quiet around here.
I see asteroids behind us.
Well, yeah, but we established that didn't have what we needed.
I thought it was because we were getting blown up.
Oh, well, yeah, it was also that. What were we looking for again?
More rocks.
What kind of rocks?
Space rocks.
Yes. It wasn't cobalt, it wasn't nickel. Maybe it was cobalt and it's just because we got attacked. Way wrong way. Oh, actually, I also remembered something I forgot about. We have the scanning technology for the ore detector. We just need a LCD for it. We've already got it pointed at the front.
Oh, okay.
Interesting, there isn't like space in front of your seat to put a screen, is there?
Not unless we take that half.
Yeah, we'd have to move it forwards. Something. I mean, I could just stick a transparent LCD in front of the cockpit.
What about here? You could put a screen here.
Where? Thing is, how am I going to view that while we're in motion? I'm piloting.
You'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. If I could put one. Wow, these flames.
Well, we could take out the facilities.
It's kind of important, though, isn't it?
Remove the shower and the well, we can't really use them in a vacuum.
Unless they've got a vacuum seal.
I mean, I guess the toilet's got a door, but the shower doesn't.
Oh. Yes, of course. We lost one of the conveyor connections between the drills and the refinery and everything. In the attack.
Well, it's only going to take 2 weeks to fill the oxygen tank.
And it's only going to take us... How long did we figure out it was going to take to fly back at this sort of speed?
A long time.
It was like years or something, wasn't it?
However long it was too long.
Okay, connection has been re-established. Good.
Especially since we're only at half speed.
Well, yes, I didn't want to actually slam into an asteroid while I was trying to figure out what to do.
Full steam ahead.
Could possibly go wrong with that.
Ramming speed.
Ramming speed on what? There's nothing in front of us.
Well, the faster we're going, the faster we'll get to something to ram.
You do have a point.
Oh, we got an asteroid coming up, starboard high.
I must be blind. Oh, I put the LCD outside. Hang on.
Do we want to go check out those asteroids?
Yep, you could bring us to a stop while I'm renaming this.
Alright. I'm about to start moving. You ready?
I am damped to it, so I should be. Oh, geez.
Right. Come on about.
That's on the wrong side, isn't it? Or can you read that, Capac?
It looks like it's upside down and back to front.
Hang on. Okay, now it's back to front. I don't know if I can...
It's still upside down.
Yeah. It's slightly problematic.
Whoa! What the?
What?
Oh, ship just moved. No apparent reason.
I'm trying to figure out how I can attach it such that it's the right way around. It's gonna look very odd though. It's gonna give you a bit of tunnel vision. Oh, actually no, better idea. Really wondering what on earth I'm trying to do. Hopefully make it so you'll still be able to see out. It doesn't impair vision too much.
Alright, we're getting close to the asteroids.
Oh yep, I see it now. Okay, how's it look now? Oh, I think we're close. Rotate it correctly.
Yep.
How does that look?
Yep, that's readable.
And... Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get in the background. Dang it, it doesn't look like... I'm not seeing a transparency control anywhere. That's slightly problematic. And also that colour doesn't help much either.
Just put it on a toggle, like on off.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Decelerating. Decelerating.
Okay, so if we turn it off, it looks like that. Okay, that's fine. Hang on, I think I've screwed up the colors by messing around with them.
I had to decelerate my fridge the other day.
What? Was your fridge running amok?
I had celery I had to get rid of.
Yeah. Ah, well, why did you just... Why did I just get flung off to the side?
Because we're at our destination.
Oh, I see iron on one of those asteroids at least. What does the scanner say?
I don't know. Once we come to a stop, I might have a look. Not getting anything on the ore detectron. There's a nice big
Oh, there
cave
is.
here, though. Oh, I've detected platinum.
Not bad.
Well, we should be relatively well protected in here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And we got good sun for the thingamabobs. Yeah, I don't know how to read this thing. I'll let you take a look at it. While you're tinkering with that, I'm gonna go check out this unknown signal. Not getting anything with the sensor on my drill.
Yeah. Going.
Oh! Silicon!
Oh, you found it?
I did.
Yeah. Well, why don't you fly us there? Yes, because we've used all our stone already. All our silicon. From stone, that is.
Uranium?
What?
Uranium here.
Oh, there is too. Wait, but there's no... Oh, wait, no, there is an asteroid there. It's just...
It must be in shadows.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was the evenings for a second. Capac, press 3. There you go.
So I'm flying in third person anyway.
Ah, okay.
Ah! Or I'm trying to. It keeps sticking the camera inside the ship. If we can harvest some
We should probably...
uranium, this might be quite lucrative. Maybe we want a spotlight on the front.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I was considering running a second set of drills next to the current ones, but I mean, we could just stick 2 spotlights.
Oh, there's iron here as well.
Oh, that's good. You just stick 2 spotlights there.
Oh, this nose cone that you've built is going to make mining a little awkward.
Yeah. Potentially, yes. Could move the drills farther forward. Although hopefully... I presume our plan is just get a jump drive on this thing and get back to the base. We probably don't need to do an enormous amount of mining.
Well, I was going to say, though, if we could get a decent haul of uranium, that would maybe help
What
make
when we
up for
turn
the
up
failures of this expedition.
I mean, if we bring roughly a decent amount of gold and a bunch of other stuff, Splitsy might not try and kill us.
Well, considering the shuttle that we took was full of gold.
Well, how much was it? Like 50,000 or something?
I don't remember.
Right. What is the refinery trying to do currently? It still wants to do cobalt. I'm afraid I disagree. Oh, so even with all this happening and the battery's absolutely freaking out, we've still got 4 hours of power, even with the refinery and assembly running. That's pretty good.
It's not too shabby.
Okay, I think that's enough. We've got like 20,000 silicon. That's going to be plenty.
Okay, drills off.
Oh, we don't have any gold, which is ironically the thing we probably need to show up with.
I haven't seen any gold. All I've seen on these asteroids is the
neither.
silicon, the iron, and the uranium. Whoa!
What?
The asteroid just freaking out.
What, when I went to...
Jittering
what
like a June bug.
The asteroid was moving.
Yeah.
What?
You heard me?
Capac, what are your oxygen levels currently?
69.
I wonder if it's contaminated if you started seeing asteroids moving.
All the oxygen you could ever need.
Everyone knows asteroids are stationary.
Well, that was a process. I've got all the catwalks in around here. I've got a bunch of paths. I don't have much lighting in here, but this is a maintenance area, so I'm kind of okay with that. I don't really feel like I need to add too many lights. I probably will over time if we end up being around here, or I'll let... No, I was about to say I'll let Capac mess with the lighting, but no. No, I won't do that, because he'll just put lights everywhere. But yeah, I think since this is a maintenance area, it doesn't really need much in the way of lighting. I think some lighting, fine, but lots of it, not necessary. But yeah, I'm going to leave this area this area space, this vacant space, vacant, because I feel like the Skywarp's going to continue to evolve over time, so I might end up needing a space like this for something else. I've got plenty of oxygen tanks on either side. I left these gaps because I thought it was kind of nice walking through here and being able to see the hydrogen tanks between it. Just thought it kind of looked nice. I've gotten more welders in place so that most of the jump drives should have welders on or near them so that they can repair or maybe in some rare instance prevent explosion of the entire Skywarp, because if one of these jump drives goes up, the whole ship's gone. I've put in extra bulkheads and a few other things around there just to try and limit the ability for stuff to go through, but that's why all this stuff's at the back, because I got those big wings and I've got the refineries from underneath. I've got lots of heavy blocks that it'd take a really lucky railgun blast or an unlucky railgun blast to actually get through to the jump drives. Yeah, that's that done, which means the next section to go on to is my hangar area, which is pretty much fine as is. I don't think I need to do anything there, but I did want to show off something I did here, which I'm slightly proud of. So this is actually the access to the maintenance area from the main corridor. Got this ladder here. I put a sensor up here because I realized I wanted to have the door there for an airlock, because that maintenance area is probably not going to be airtight due to the thrusters at the back. So I do want to keep it isolated. But I then realized I can't actually reach the door from the ground to activate it. So I got a sensor in, which means when I climb up the ladder, the door automatically opens all nicely. And then as soon as I get up here, it closes behind me. So I've got a functional automated airlock door. Ooh. Let's just turn you off for a minute. Almost did a TFE there. But yeah, I've done that sensor setup on both sides, so both sides work. And I kind of like that I've now got access to something from the left side of the corridor, or the outer side of the corridor, because all the other access is going inward. So it's kind of nice to have something on the outside as well, even if it is ladders. I think it also helps to break up the monotony down the path here. And I feel like the corridor curve block fits in quite nicely in the ceiling there to create a little space to have that door work through. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And yeah, the next section is we've got the projector array. This area is done. The next section is this hangar area. This takes up a big chunk of the ship. And it's these missile hangars, for want of a better term, that need a little bit of enclosure. I'm thinking at the moment I'm going to leave this area up here vacant as well. So this is all going to be sort of crawl space that I won't actually do anything with. But once I've got these hangar places sorted, the next thing to do... Oh, I'm about to run out of power. The next thing to do is work on the living space and the proper med bay and all of those bits, which is going to be the fun part. This other stuff's been kind of fun. Satisfying. I'd call it satisfying as the right term, because it feels really good getting the ship up to a position where I can't take shortcuts anymore. I have to take the correct paths because everything's closed. All the spaces are closed in. I have no idea whether any of this is actually airtight or not. I'm not really going to fuss about that until I've left the asteroid. Trying to fix up and figure out all those sorts of things while I'm still attached to the base. It's just, there are too many things in the control panel. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go into the control panel and just give a brief glance at the ridiculous number of things in here. It's nuts. There we go, 2,852 control panel possible blocks. Nuts. It's still going to be a lot when I get detached, but at least it's all Skywarp then. And it means I can mess with things like using the naming mods to fix up the names of all the vents and all that sort of things. I've been trying to name blocks as I go along, but there's definitely things that have been missed. Like these air vents are still just air vent. These bulkhead doors, I think, are just still gates. Oh no, oh, maybe. Come on. What are you called? Yeah, just gate. So I've got to do a whole lot of naming, but that's just something I don't like doing in one big go. It's such a painful task. I hate doing it all at once. But I have been slowly adding more emergency lighting too. So the missile launcher bay is something that I still dream of setting up. Proper mounted missile launcher from the Skywarp. Unfortunately, I can't use the AI blocks because they don't like working near the Skywarp because it kind of chews so much processing time that they just kind of go, nope, I'm not going to work. I'm just going to go, and just pause because they're set up that way for optimization. Performance, because if they were working all the time, then there would be a problem. So I might just leave this as an empty hangar. I'll fill in the floor so you don't keep falling down here and connect up. This does something? Did I ever connect to anything? I will connect it up. Yeah, and I'll make a bit of a floor. And I think I might leave it open as well. I don't plan on getting the missiles functional before we launch, but I'm also thinking, forward thinking, instead of having a huge number of missiles, I may just have a smaller number of bigger, more powerful ones, more warheads, so that when they do hit, they hit hard. More thinking of when the Skywarp is under direct attack and the missiles are then more of a defensive strike, because then they'll be launched from much shorter range, which means they'll have a much higher chance of actually hitting the enemy. We'll see if I remember that when I actually get around to doing it. Chances are low. Chances are very low.
Okay, we got full energy coming in on the tanks and the panels.
Batteries have 20 hours of power at this rate. That's pretty good. Especially as we could... okay, I didn't think we could squeeze another panel.
Do we have the materials we'd need to make a reactor?
That is a good question. My worry would be we don't have silver. We do have a bit of platinum. Okay, so for a small reactor, we need 1,300 iron, 600 gravel, 167 silver. I'm guessing gravel we've got heaps of. Yeah, we need to find some silver. 800 iron. Oh. Wait. You think you saw iron somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some.
It was around the other... Ow! Ouch.
What?
I was trying to find the ship and I crashed into a rock.
Ow.
It was around the other side of the rock that we were just mining the silicon from.
Oh, okay.
See if I can find some. I'm digging towards the iron.
Capac, I need location.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Sure you have a rough idea of where it is.
It's 10 meters in front of me.
Don't see how that helps me. Oh, dang it, the refinery's jammed up with all the other stuff.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I think because we're actually running out of storage space. Drill's holding a lot of it.
Slap a few more cargo containers on.
Yeah, I think so. And actually, yeah, okay, I think it might be worth me getting a proper refinery up and running.
Yeah, I can't find this uranium. I need the ore detector.
Dang it, why is prioritizing everything other than iron? Capac, I might actually need your help with this. I need you to pull a bunch of the silicon out of the basic refinery so I can drop the iron in. Because the problem is currently I can't do it fast enough, both bits myself, before it refills.
Right, I've taken as much silicon ore as I can hold.
It's done nothing. No, you want to do the silicon or the cobalt, because that's what's taking up all the space in the basic refinery.
If I take it out, it's just putting it back in again.
Oh. I mean, can we cannibalize enough bits to get the big refinery up and running?
Well, if we can get another cargo container up, we'll have some more wiggle room.
Dang it, it's just so fast.
Like the Flash.
Yes, I've managed to get 6.3k iron into the refinery.
Hooray!
Okay. Now we should be able to assemble the bits for the sorter to shove the rest out.
I need a nap.
Well, is this too much work for you?
Yep.
Okay, this is good. We've now got got space in other storage so I can move things out. Yes, I've managed to get the refinery completely full of iron. Hey, big refinery's up and running. Alright, we do need to get these power efficiency modules up and running, or we're going to go flat very quickly.
Uh-oh, send vacuums.
Oh, it's the High Lord again. Luckily he seems to just do a lot of shouting and
Hey.
not much attacking.
Do you think he's following us?
I don't know.
Seems to be popping up pretty regularly.
I mean, we did see that dreadnought while running away from that other stuff, but that's... Is that them? I don't know. Maybe they've been making a bunch of jumps, trying to pursue us.
Inhibitor field.
Where?
I just got the warning message, but I don't see a broadcast. And I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but this stretch of space seems to be crawling with freaks and geeks.
Have we found a section of space that isn't crawling with us yet?
That's a good point.
I mean, I suppose our asteroid base, although some would probably disagree.
This seems like a lot of manufacturing gear.
I know it is. I mean, the problem is we could go for speed modules, but then we'd run out of power, which means we'd have to find that uranium again. Oh, I see where the jump drive suppression field is, and it's sort of heading in this direction.
Oh, there's a private sail over there.
Not very private if they're broadcasting that fact.
True.
Don't exactly have space at the back here for more of them. What?
Suppressor field's getting...
Fast armed
close.
fast armed response corvette. We might need to get ready to leave if that's heading this way.
It's not heading directly for us, but it is getting
it's
close.
getting very close. I'm gonna go and get in the cockpit. I'm
Right.
gonna line us on a fleeing course if need be.
Well, we will be abandoning the uraniums.
Uranium.
But I guess we could make a run for the next asteroid and process on the way.
Of GPS. Where this is.
I don't think we want to come back.
Oh yeah, it's gonna pass very close. I think.
2.2.
Yeah, I think we need to get moving.
Let's go.
Get out of here.
Oh, be careful of dark rocks in the darkness.
Yeah, I think we're clear. And we appear to be moving back away from it again.
We want to nose down if we're going to be getting back on course.
Oh yeah. Oh geez, only 21 minutes of power current. That's inconvenient.
But once we're at cruising speed, you could orient us so that we catch more of the sun on the solar panels. That'll get us more oxygen.
Yeah. Wait, why is the oxygen farms different to the solar panels? That's a bit odd.
All of the smoke pouring through the solar panel is somewhat distracting, though.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, it would be nice to fix up some of those thrusters.
Well, we do have some platinum. That's refined. We do not. I may need to correct that.
Do we need more solar panels?
That is entirely possible.
I think we're using power faster than we're generating.
Yes, although we do have sort of everything running at the moment.
Are those two incomplete modules, are they power efficiency as well?
Yes, they are.
7 hours?
We need to get those built. That's one. How has that changed the power time?
It jumped to 11 hours.
Okay, that's good. And I've built the other one.
Jumped to 12 hours.
Okay, yeah. Power efficiency is definitely the way to go for now. Gravity here is very disorientating. Do we see... Oh, see asteroids.
Oh, yep.
Actually, pointing at the asteroids kind of tricky when you... Oh, it's scanning and we've got... It's reporting ice.
Oh.
At the asteroid on the left. Assuming home is forwards.
That doesn't...
Up and to the left. How about that? The one that's first up of the ones we're approaching.
You just head for one, and I'll see what I can find on one.
Yeah, follow the giant smoky trail, and we'll hopefully all end up at the same place.
So it's easier for me to get back to you than it is for you to get to me.
Yeah.
Well, now it is time to say goodbye to this old bridge and as much of the stuff up front as I possibly can. There's a whole bunch of things that we sort of started building and it never quite worked out because we didn't really plan out this space at all. And I think I'm going to try and do that. We'll see how successful I am. This utility hangar access door is probably going to go. Same with the... Oh, actually, maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Might just close off that area behind there so that this is still the access way down to the utility hangar, because I still kind of like the way this space turned out. But what I'm going to do with the corridors is I'm actually going to extend them further in this way so that it feels like you can have multiple connections off there for crew rooms, that sort of thing. As at the moment, you kind of go through this door and then it's like, oh, where are the new corridors? And I'd like to try and break that feeling because this whole area was so convoluted. I say as I immediately walk straight into the bridge. But you know what I mean? It felt a bit, it never felt like it was connected to the corridors. It never felt like it was part of the rest of the ship. And I'd like to try and see if I can make it feel that way. And it's going to take me a while to grind this down. It's going to take me a really long time. There's so much stuff here. I do like what we did with it, and I like that it's there. Like there's a lot of history to a lot of this, but I really feel like it's now out of step with the rest of the ship. And so it's going to go. I'm going to keep this bridge up here though. So I have to make sure I can connect up to that. But yeah, otherwise I'm going to be probably getting rid of a lot of this. I could probably use ladders to access that actually. Do a similar thing to some of my other, to my side access off the main corridor. What's my quickest way to get back to the main corridor? This way. I could potentially do something more like this projector array access to get up to the control tower bit. Have a separate access for that, and then the hangar has another access through to probably the med bay, and not to any other access points of the living quarters, just to the med bay, and then the med bay can have multiple accesses to other things like the bridge, the galley, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think that plan will work. And it'll be nice. I'll be able to make these windows just windows. They're here entirely for style, which means I could potentially double them. So they've got a bit more protection than just a single layer, because, yeah, there's a hole there. And it also could be really fun for Capac and TFE to be standing up here on the bridge when we go into combat and firing the railguns when you're just standing here watching it from, like, the dining room. Be pretty epic.
That feels better.
So it's saying there should be ice here.
Okay,
Unless
well, you have
I was
a look
actually
with the ore
pointing.
detector, and I'll do a little scout.
Oh, yep, I've detected ice.
I don't see any surface
Detected
patches.
ice on the dark side. Oh, I need to do a spin.
Do we actually have a facility for converting the ice into...
We do not have a O2H2 generator, so yes, we need one. Hopefully with everything using power efficiency, we should be okay for that extra power draw.
We could temporarily build an engine.
We could.
Charge the batrons.
There we go.
That's quick. Alright, drill us some icicles.
Hopefully. Yes, oxygen bottles are filling. Yes, we have oxygen. Oxygen tank is filling rapidly. We probably do need a small hydrogen tank now as well.
Do we?
I don't think we can put that vertically as well because there's no side ports here.
You can put it up here.
Do we want to put a potentially explosive hydrogen tank on the outside?
I don't.
Actually, hang on.
if we're getting shot, everything's going to be getting shot
Well,
anyway.
yes, that is indeed true.
Whoa, there we go. Oxygen tank 25% full.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
We can breathe again. What the?
What?
A rhombulus, a deep space cryo transporter, and a
Attack drone Omega?
bull caravar attack drone Omega.
I see shooting.
Oh, yep, they're fighting each other.
Oh boy, they've caught in a fight price.
Oh dear.
That isn't the fight like the really large thing. That's the,
Yeah, they were pretty nasty.
yeah, when they want some serious help in. Luckily, they appear
What?
to be.
Toa class multi-role fighter.
Wait, they're calling in reinforcements as well.
That's a real furball
Uh-oh.
out there.
Oh, there's more of them. Oh boy.
Whoa!
Also the cryo transporter is sort of heading this way. We might need to get ready to leave again.
They're not. They're definitely not headed this direction.
I mean, you say that they're
Oh.
getting closer. At least the fighters are. What's happening? Some sort of Pravda.
I don't know. There's like multiple battles.
battles going on. Yeah.
Nuvak Kai drone swarmer. Whoa! A bunch of signals just disappeared.
They just
I
blew
think
up.
they got bloated up. I think ASSERT
Uh-oh.
won.
I think the fighter's taking this way. Oh no. Ah, get aboard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's heading this way at
you
rapid
might
speed.
be right.
Oh boy.
Go, go, go!
Oh no. No. Just space wasp incoming. Turn.
Alright, I'm on the gun.
Looks like they've given up the chase.
Oh,
I don't see them. I still see the cryo transporter.
I see the Rhombulus and the Cryo, but I don't see,
Yeah.
see the...
Are they trying to sneak up on us?
Oh, I can't see that. What the? Pravda made a Razor Fang heavy fighter.
Try to trust that.
Can you turn so I got an angle on the Cryo transporter?
Sure. How's that?
That's better.
Is it damaged?
I don't see any damage. It is headed away from us now, though. I'm gonna get back in my seat.
We need to find some gold.
There's gold in
Oh.
them large space rocks.
Wait, how did you go from the cockpit to there without me seeing you?
Because I entered the cockpit from outside.
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm like, how did you walk past the bit where I was looking? Okay, so we need to find
Gold.
There was some gold for the jump drive because we need 1,000 superconductors.
Well, we should be able to manufacture that in a matter of minutes.
And one superconductor costs 0.67 gold, so we need like 667 gold. Okay. And a bunch of other stuff.
Find the gold, find the gold.
And let's see what the scanner has to say for itself. What do you mean no asteroid detected? That has... what? Apparently silicon and nothing else. Helpful. The asteroid I'm directly pointed at may have gold at it.
I see.
If the scanner is to be believed. Oh geez, only 13 minutes of power, yeah.
Wait, I've got a waypoint for some gold. We should go to that.
What?
It's 20,000 kilometers away.
Yes, we will go all the way to our destination to get the gold, jump back here, and then jump back to look like we achieved something.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Cobalt, do we have enough? The answer to that appears to be no, but is currently refining.
That's right, if we need more, we'll just go down to the cobalt shop. Good sir, I'll take 15 of your finest cobalt, please.
Inventory full.
It's been about, what, 2-3 weeks of solar cycles. I haven't really been paying attention. And the guys still haven't turned up, so I think I am actually going to have to take the Skywarp out and go have a look for them. Because it's been a while. I have gotten a lot of stuff done in that time. Not quite 100% on the refit, but the stuff that's done I'm really happy with. So what I have done is obviously all the stuff that we've just been walking through, and then we have a new viewing deck, which is all nice and decked out for relaxation. We've got couches where we can look out the windows. We've got A little bar, some kitchen, a little TFE reading nook with all these books. I haven't actually moved the books into this spot yet, but I probably should do that. So put all the books in these 2 bits for his library. Got Capac's bar, because I'm sure that's where he'll end up hanging out. Got a nice little table. Yeah, I'm happy with this area up here. We've got all the usual amenities like toilets in here. Man, I love these corridor blocks for doing various bits around these sorts of places. Got access to sickbay and hangar through here. So the sickbay's up here. This is our new medical room with new medical table. Monitoring for 2 beds. Got our cryo tubes. Got a spare one in case Purple shows up or someone like that and we need room for them. Just figured I had room, so why not have room for it? I labeled all the pods. Yeah. I took some inspiration from Capac's design in the original med bay with the light behind the bed. As much as possible as I've been going around, I've been naming various bits and pieces, putting vents in, so it's possible, though I think unlikely, that when I close all the doors, this place will end up pressurized. Now, I've sort of upgraded the end of the hangar space, I think, a little bit. I've made the control room up there a bit more prominent. So I fixed these stairs up. Now they're a bit shorter. You don't have to cross over to the other side of the hangar just to get up the stairs, which I think makes more sense. Just feels a bit better as you go via this access way to get to the hangar. Through here, up these stairs. And then we can get up to the control tower by going up this ladder. And you can do all your stuff, which I have not set up, but it's there in case I ever get around to setting up controls for all of those things. Now you might be noticing there's not a lot of color inside the Skywarp. That's deliberate because I wanted to get the shaping done and all of the various bits in place before I go and add more splashes of color like warning, hazard stripes and the like. So I do hope to get more color into it. I just wanted to get something in first, and I find it's a lot easier particularly when designing interiors, to just stick with a boring grey/white color palette and then add color to it later. Because I can add color through lighting. Like, for example, in the new brig. Where we go in here, and now we've got like reddish lighting, and then you got greenish lighting inside each cell. I'm actually pretty happy with these cells. I really like these new doors. The narrow doors for the cell. And there we go, we have a bed, we have a toilet, and we have a desk. And that's the cell. And these buttons are set up to lock those doors. So if I lock cell 2, no longer opens, which I think is pretty cool. I have no idea if we'll ever use a brig, but, you know, a ship this size, it feels like it needs one. And it was kind of fun to design this sort of space, putting in the little monitoring station, having a little armory here. Yeah, just fun. One thing I haven't done is I have not put any sort of sleeping quarters in, because we've got the cryo tubes. And if we're going to be sleeping in the cryo tubes, we don't really need beds. But there is still quite a bit of extra room, which is accessible through this door if you grind out this wall. I've blocked that off just to see if this ends up being airtight, and so that door isn't a deadly door. That's my hope anyway. So yeah. Is there anything else that I did? I feel like this is pretty much all done. I'm really happy with these ramps as the access way off the main corridor. I feel like it makes this space feel connected and big without without having to use the gates. Now these are big airtight doors, so these can be closed and can isolate that space. So we do have bulkheads that can be used in those for those. But I thought, because most of the time they're going to be left open, these would be a nice way to create a bit of a larger opening without having the gate, which feels quite industrial. Whereas these kind of, at least against all the pipes and other bits around here, they kind of recede and just stay a bit hidden. Not fully hidden, obviously, but a bit hidden, which is nice.
Whoa. Why did it say Pravda low power 600 meters away? Capac, there's something here.
Uh-oh.
You see that?
Nope. But I'm getting inside.
It's blinking on and off, 670 meters away. There's a Pravda thing. There's low power.
Well, it's already well within range. I might
Can't
go
see
have
it.
a look at it.
Yeah,
if I
go
can
and have.
find it.
What's directly on our left relative to the new solar panel you just built?
Oh. See
Do
it?
you have eyes on it?
At this asteroid?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it?
it's a ship here. It's on
Is it-
fire.
Is it a little ship or a...
Small
What?
grid.
Yeah. Could we borrow
Wait,
it?
there's a dead guy?
What?
Guess it must have been the pilot.
No, it's unfortunate for him.
They have a data pad.
Ooh.
They just don't care. I kept pulsing the antenna with the Mayday call and no one ever came. They promised me they would come. Well, wasn't me.
Presumably they're talking about some other people, not us.
This like a fighter jet here.
Ooh. Has it got a reactor or something?
It's got a rail gun on it.
Ooh. Oh, I mean, if it's intact.
I mean, it's partially intact.
Is it easy to restore, is the question.
I'm not sure. It's got some large ion thrusters on it, but I'm struggling to find like a cockpit.
Might have to make one.
At the front, it's just got cameras. Oh, no, there's a seat there. Okay, this thing doesn't have power, but it says it's half full of hydrogen.
Ooh. Well, that's small grid, isn't it? It's pretty much.
Yeah, but it's like just the thruster components on this thing are probably worth salvaging. Oh, hold on. It's venting green. I think it might have a reactor on it.
Ooh. Even better.
Maybe we want to bring the ship over here so we can salvage this thing. Right, I'll see if I can start getting in towards the reactor. Or, I don't know if we want to try to restore it.
I mean, as long as we do it carefully.
I mean, it would give us a defensive option.
Yeah. So our options are not just run away, it's run away and have something distract.
I found the reactor. Oh, it doesn't have any reactor components, but it is a large reactor. There's some good salvage here.
I'd like to hear.
Oh. It's got decoy modules on pistons, so it can extend them out.
Ooh.
Pretty
Sounds like
cunning.
your sort of fighter.
You gonna focus on mining? Or are you
I was thinking more power first because we can't charge the jump drive. It's not much use having it.
potentially we could extricate the reactor from this thing.
Oh, and subgrid it.
Yeah.
Patch it with a rotor.
Then at least we'll have a little nuclear power.
Oh, well, Capac, we do have the weld pads, remember? We can just weld it onto a bit of the conveyor network. Although the problem is we need some way of moving it. Does it have any other source of power, or is it just the reactor?
It has two small reactors as pilot reactors.
Oh, good, because then we might be able to extract the large one and... Although, it doesn't have any reactor components.
The
little ones?
small reactors are intact.
Oh, they are.
We might be able to take out the reactor, the big reactor, and the two pilot reactors in one chunk.
Uh-oh. You know how this is a Pravda wreck, Capac? I'm seeing multiple Pravda fighters approaching. They appear to be heading this way. I don't know if they're after,
It's alright, I've taken out the beacon, they won't be able to find us.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I hope you are correct.
Is our storage full? Or
Could
have you
be.
disconnected? No, you...
Whoa, whoa. Pravda scanning for hostiles. They appear to be moving away from us. Okay, I think they're heading for the Romulus.
Yeah, they might have detected the Romulus. The reactor assembly is like ready to be moved. Oh yeah, they're going for the Romulus, alright.
Stop bothering us.
Should we try to salvage bits off this to make a small grid? Just like a little tug that we could use to...
Yeah, move things around. Oh, they're calling it a fight bright. Okay, it looks like it's on the far side, so we should be okay.
Oh, uraniums.
Wait, you found uranium? Oh, it's just
Inventory.
uranium.
Yeah, a little bit in a cargo container.
Oh. Capac, looks like ASSERT and Pravda are running away, and I've rearranged the solar panels. So we've got more of them now. Without it
Okay.
being quite as messy as it was before.
That sounds like mostly good news.
Yep, it's just the Fright Bright and the Razorfang, and they are chasing each other off into deep space by the looks of it. There's a bit of canvas flying around, then there's Capac. I keep thinking there's like 3 people there. Well, Capac, that's been some good progress today.
Well,
Nah,
our ship's looking more like a ship now. I'll give
well,
it that.
yeah, it is a bit boxy, yeah, but I don't think the solar panels make it a bit more striking and pointy.
Yeah, if we mine a few more materials and salvage some more bits off this ship, I'll make this little tug.
And then we can get the reactors out of that.
Get the reactors, then we just gotta find an asteroid with some uranium and we can start getting some charges for the jump drive.
And hopefully find some silver as well, because then we can make our own big reactor.
And hopefully get out of here before somebody
Yeah,
notices.
before the next thing turns up to try and kill us.
I think we're pretty safe for now, but I don't want to linger too long.
Send badly previously.
Yes, hopefully we will be home soon, safe and sound.
Or the jump drive will explode, scattering us across space, and our debris will make it back home.
And Splitsy will be there waiting for us to complain about how we didn't bring back his gold.
Well, I'm sure we can find something else to bring him back.
Some rocks, maybe.
Yeah,
Get some rocks.
maybe
There
some
we
sort
go.
of mascot.
We can make a mascot out of these rocks.
Yeah.
Like a snowman, but with asteroid bits.
Maybe like a little fighter in the shape of, I don't know, Spitzy's face or something.
So, if I'm going to go and find Capac and TFE, where shall I begin? I have to get the dory off the front of the Skywarp. So let's go do that. And then I have to make sure I grab all of the useful stuff, and I should probably leave a note here in case they show up while I'm gone. Cargo access. Where have I got easier cargo access? I think I got rid of a lot of my cargo access. I was trying to get rid of a lot of the cargo containers around the place. Oh, actually, on that, I did... Whoop, don't run into the walls. I did create a little storage room in here, which actually does have cargo access. Ta-da! It's got like little shelves and stuff, but it is actually cargo access. And I've been trying to use these signs a bit more than I have previously, because I kind of like them. I think I'm going to need to replace this block behind it though, because it does make it float. Yeah, there are lots of little finessing touches that can be done while I'm cruising, I think, rather than hanging around here. But yeah, the Skywarp, she's ready to fly. You know what? Before we detach from the base, I'm going to set these guys to depressurize on both sides. And I'm going to lock it down and see if it pressurizes. So, we need to go door, closed, closed. Let's just gradually go through all of the Skywarp's doors and... Oh, nuts. Timer blocks, that's what's messing me up. I've got some event controllers. Now we're closing. There are so many doors. This is ridiculous. I clearly haven't named that many of them because a lot of them still have no names. Now we got to get the gates. Let's see what happens. Well, nuts. That's disappointing. Okay, there's going to be random pockets on the ship that I think are going to be pressurized. I don't know. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Oh well. I guess I'll have to use the air leak finder and gradually figure out where all these things leak. So there are going to be so many leaking spots, I reckon. Cool. Schnoz. Schnoz, that's what I need. Schnoz to move the dory. Okay, Dory, let's get you out of the way, because the Skywarp is leaving. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The Dorotron is heavy. Jeez. I think that should be close enough to the ground that it shouldn't take too much damage if I just drop it now. Alright, so if I'm leaving a message, where are they going to see it? Maybe if I put a big 5x5 LCD on, on the Marlin, they'll see the sign. That's probably the safest bet, isn't it? Ooh. Actually, that's a thought. I wonder if I could set up a laser antenna to connect back here. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm going to connect to the Schnoz's laser antenna. And that way I can just tell them, leave a message saying for them to move the Schnoz out of the... like out of this area. And then they should be able to connect to me. That way, no matter how far away I am, if they get home before I find them, they'll be able to get hold of me. Yeah, that should work. Okay, the two are trying to connect. They're not going to be able to connect while they're in here, but the two laser antenna are now trying to connect. So we should be able to communicate with each other if anyone returns. So, now, how to write instructions that TFE and Capac can follow. Here we go. I have left to search for you. If you return home before I find you, move the Schnoz outside and its laser antenna should connect to Skywarp. I'm not even mad about mad about the lost gold splits. There you go. Let's make this nice and obvious. Yeah, I think that works. That's got to be... How can I make that any more obvious? Yeah, hopefully they'll find that. Okay, time to disconnect the Skywarp. Oh, this makes me so nervous. I would much prefer doing this with helpers, someone to unlock this for me, but because it's on the base... I could have done it while I was still connected, but now that I'm not, I can't. Alright, we're switch lock. Is this auto lock? Yes. No, it's not. Alright, my thrusters are going. Let's get moving. Oh, I gotta turn the hydrogen thrusters on. Oh, yeah. This is terrifying. I really wish I had a tugboat. Oh, yeah. Yes! Yes! She's free! Oh! Look at that! Oh, that feels so good. Oh, yes. The Skywarp flies again! Ha ha ha! And I don't care that the guys are missing. I'm just happy that I can fly my ship again. Ah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so happy to have this thing flying and complete enough to use. It is fantastic. I've got to go hunt for the guys and hopefully I will find them so we can have many, many more adventures in the Skywarp. So there's all that and plenty more to come in what I'm going to call Season 2 of Assertive Acquisitions. And we will see you then.
Catch you next time, everybody.
Bye.